Hi, guys, and welcome back to the Steelman Podcast. Today, we're giving you a second podcast. It's another special one for you. This time, it is on the Dustin Poirier fight versus Conor McGregor, number 3. So let's get right into it. Let's get our thought. Okay, so getting into this fight here, we got Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier, the rematch, the final decision, the one that tells you who is the actual champion. We have the one, the only, Conor McGregor, come at 32 years of age, 27 fights, 22 wins, 5 losses, and 19 KOs. 1 by submission and 0 by no contest. Then we have on the other end, Dustin Poirier, age 32, fights 34 fights, 27 wins, 6 losses, 13 by KO, and 7 by submissions, and 1 is no contest. They're both coming in at 5 foot 9 inches, 74-inch reach for McGregor, and 72-inch reach for Dustin Poirier. They both are southpaws. It is the notorious Conor McGregor from Ireland and the Diamond, Dustin Poirier from America. So let's get right on into it here. So, the third fight. It's 1-1 on both sides. This comes down to pretty much heart in this one. This is going to be where it all comes down to. This is going to be a battle. It needs to be a battle.
I don't know if you've seen Conor McGregor before this, but he's like, so I think what was it, press conference, or I don't know if it was the weigh-in, but I think it was the press conference. He tried to lunge it at him, and before
I believe it was the weigh-in.
Okay.
So Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier, they both are at 1-1 each right now. Conor McGregor winning that first fight, coming in, putting his heart into it, trying to win it. Quick finish for that one. Then Dustin Poirier comes in. He underestimates him in the second one. McGregor underestimates Poirier in the second one and just get blasted in the later rounds because he didn't train for long distance. He thought he was going to come in, bang, bop, boop, bop, pow, win it. But so who do you think's gonna win here first? So
me?
Yeah.
I'll go with Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
I think he knows how to do it.
I'm thinking this time I'm kind of leaning towards I'm kind of leaning a little bit towards Dustin Poirier just for the fact of the last fight. But I mean, there's got to be.
He does have a step up on him now.
Yeah. Well, my one thought is really this fight is going to come down to who wants it more, and if Conor McGregor wants to stay into it, wants to stay to be the top. Because if he loses this fight, he becomes like the top 5 fighters, and I just don't think that's Conor McGregor, and that's kind of like his career technically kind of like it's kind of over here, but My thing right here is Conor McGregor coming in the second fight. He thought, oh yeah, this guy's gonna be easy. He's gonna be like the first time. I'm just gonna come in and beat his butt. But not really training too hard. But now I think he needs to really focus. He needs to be focused in, needs to be ready to fight, needs to have trained a while, and it needs to mean something to him now. Because if it doesn't mean something to him, he's going to get his butt kicked. And that's why I'm leaning a little more towards Dustin Poirier, because we don't know how Conor McGregor is going to be coming in thinking of this thing. And we all know, and you're kind of sure that Dustin Poirier is coming in to win. And that's why I'm kind of leaning more towards Dustin Poirier, because Conor McGregor is kind of that iffy side here. That's kind of my gist on it, because, I mean, it's... With the last couple fights here, it's been unpredictable Conor McGregor and a kind of get better Dustin Poirier. So now the fact that I really like Conor McGregor and I want to see him win this one. I like Conor McGregor here. I respect Dustin Poirier here. I just kind of want to see Conor McGregor win it, get his kind of pizzazz back here, where he talks smack, backs it up, and does what he can do. Because I think that's kind of like the what sets Conor McGregor apart from a lot of the other fighters.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like Jake Paul's trying to be like a Conor McGregor, but we all know he's not.
Oh, and we have a lot to talk about him next time too.
Well, I do.
He's making some news.
Yeah, he's messing around, but I like the fact that he came in with some spunk. He kind of talked some trash, but then all of a sudden he came in and just did what he needed to do. Fought with some heart.
Yeah.
Came in, became like his champion, and then just kept it. He kept it. He talked I mean the Khabib fight that he lost. That's just Khabib. Khabib is just that good, and he's just a fighter that just Khabib was a killer, pretty much. I have to say, I would actually use those words because Khabib was a monster. He was a killer, and so I think all the fights aside, I think Conor McGregor really needs to come into this fight thinking, okay, I got to win this now. But the fact is this is going to be a good fight. I do have to say that. I might stay up to watch it. I don't know. If you want, I don't know if I'll watch.
Well, the funny thing is, to watch this fight, you gotta have ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
And then you have to
Plus. Forgot about that.
Then you have to buy the pay-per-view
Yeah.
on ESPN Plus.
Oh boy.
Which is another $80 on top of your subscription. Or if you get ESPN Plus now,
well,
I think they made it like $30, which I don't understand how they like.
Yeah.
They gotta make it.
I think I might just watch it then highlights. I think I'll watch the highlights, listen to the. But we'll see.
Ooh.
To be perfectly honest with you, I like DAZN, and I think if DAZN could pick up also UFC fights too, I think that would be good. I think DAZN is really stepped up his game and everything. But in this fighter thing, that's kind of my review of it. I think with our predictions in, will Aaron like to make a prediction real quick of this fight? Or I believe he was leaning towards Conor McGregor last time we spoke to him.
Last time we did speak to him, he was leaning towards Conor McGregor. Yeah. But he's not here right now, so he just vanished. I'm going to go with his prediction. I'm going to just make a prediction for him, Conor McGregor.
Yeah. So we got 2 Conor McGregors, 1 Dustin Poirier, just to do the fact. Though I will be rooting for Dustin Poirier. I will be rooting for Conor McGregor during this fight, and I will be rooting for him to pull it off. But to me, I just see Dustin Poirier coming in with some more spunk here. But we'll see. It probably will be a good match. Yep. And we'll bring you more stuff. We'll try to get you more into the UFC and boxing world. We just decided to do a quick little special podcast here on this, a 10-minute thing. We decided because might as well get our toes dipped into the water, a little bit of fighting scene and other stuff. We might do even a Wimbledon thing. We might not. So stay tuned for any more special podcast and the podcast. Please make sure to subscribe, leave a like. Also, check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, and anywhere you can find us on podcast. We will probably be there, and we will see you in the next one. Please make sure to stay still strong, and we will see you. Peace.